In a perfect world, it would be great if the Canon 90D was as simple and easy to use as your smartphone, where you just point and click. But as you know, it's not really like that. In fact, it's actually kind of complicated. All of the buttons, modes, menus, and dials, it can be really hard to figure out which settings to use. So I decided to come up with something super simple for beginners to help you capture better photos and record higher quality video with this camera. I call it my cookbook for the Canon 90D. Now, inside my cookbook, you'll find a collection of photo and video recipes, which will show you exactly which buttons to press and which settings to adjust for everyday scenarios like portraits, sports, landscapes, and even videos like this for YouTube. So let me go ahead and give you a quick sneak peek. Let's say you wanted to take some child portraits. So here in the table of contents, you would just locate the scenario, give it a tap, and that'll jump you right to that section. Now here is the recipe for child portraits in available light. You'll see that there are 12 steps which show you exactly which buttons to press and which settings to adjust to get the best possible result. You can also scrub through the settings really quickly, or you can jump back anytime to the table of contents and find the scenario that you're most interested in. Now, let me go ahead and show you a real-world comparison between auto mode and my custom settings. Here's a really common scenario where auto mode struggles. This is a low light indoor portrait of my daughter, and you can see the bright window in the back is throwing off the exposure and making her really dark. So here's what the camera captured in auto mode. And if we zoom in, you can see there's some blur and her face is really underexposed. Now here's an example of my custom settings, and you can see my daughter's a lot brighter. Here's what the photo looks like straight out of camera, no editing. Let's go back to the photo taken in auto mode. And if we look closely at this, you can see there's some blur around her face. Obviously, she's way too dark. And if you pay close attention to the background where the coffee table and chair is, you can see that it's still somewhat in focus. Looking at the photo with my custom settings, you can see now my daughter is sharp, she's well lit, and the background is nice and smooth and out of focus, which really gives it that three-dimensional pop. If you want to kick it up a notch, I'll even show you how to use an affordable flash to get better indoor portraits, like this example here. Comparing it to the photo in auto mode, you can see how much of a difference these settings make. Not only can you bring my photo recipes with you on your smartphone, you also have the ability to print them out in different sizes. You can laminate them, throw them in a camera bag, that way they're always with you. Now, if you do decide to get my cookbook for the Canon 90D, I want to let you know that I'm here to help. If you get stuck or ever have any questions, you can email me personally at support@cameratips.com. Well, thank you for watching, and until next time, happy shooting.